5 surprisingly high sugar foods. To avoid overweight, fat is not the only thing that counts. You also have to monitor the sugar content in the food. The problem is that some apparently healthy foods have surprisingly high amounts of this ingredient. Not everything that says fat-free implies that it is sugar-free. And this is where the British campaign Action on Sugar calls for redoubling the guard. The goal is to help people avoid those hidden sugars and pressure manufacturers around the world to reduce the amount they use. But where to start? Here we offer you 5 products that surprisingly have high sugar content. 1. Yogurt. When it comes to yogurt, fat-free does not involve sugar-free. Often this nutritious product is loaded with sugar to maintain the flavor and texture that is lost when the fat is removed from the equation. To get an idea, about 150 grams of some 0% fat yogurts can have up to 20 grams of sugar. This, according to Action on Sugar, is the equivalent of 5 small teaspoons. In other words, a vial of this food represents half the amount of added sugar recommended per day for women, which is 50 grams. For men it is 70 grams. 2. Tomato paste. The tomato paste can boast certain health benefits, but a can of tomato paste could be full of sugar. Normally this ingredient is added so that the flavor is less acidic. The cans of tomato of about 150 grams can get to have more than 13 grams of sugar or 3 teaspoons. Experts indicate that the reason why products like these have a high sugar content is due to taste. This is why it is a key ingredient in an unimaginable amount of food. If people want a healthier meal, they have to accept the fact that it can taste differently, says nutritionist Sarah Schenker. 3. Cabbage salad. Coleslaw can be one of the most surprising foods with high sugar content. The problem is not in the cabbage itself, but in its sauce, mayonnaise. A spoonful of coleslaw purchased, about 50 grams, can have up to 4 grams of sugar. Which means that if the portion on the plate is 2 tablespoons, the person will be getting a couple of teaspoons of this carbohydrate. Sauces are often high in sugar, explains the nutritionist. 4. Improved waters. They are fashionable and seem to be the alternative to all those soft drinks. After all, there is nothing better than water. Although everything depends on the type. The so-called improved waters have added vitamin, and also sugar. About 500 milliliters of some brands of these beverages contain 15 grams of sugar, the equivalent of almost 4 teaspoons, according to Action on Sugar. 5. Bread. Finally, the food of every day for many people, bread. The average sugar present in a slice of processed bread is 3 grams. While some of the sugars are naturally formed in the baking process, others are added. For Schenker, this shows that more often than is believed, foods considered salty also have a non-disposable quota of sugars. Learn how to eat yourself thin, burn fat and banish cellulite. Click or tap below to download this free ebook.